Ekabo. Welcome to this 9th edition of Inside Oyotunji. A cyberspace pilgrimage into North America's oldest authentic African village. Well, with the year 2007 drawing to a conclusion, we are now past the last two festivals of the season here in the kingdom. Recently, we had the Festival of Oya, the goddess of changes and wind and transformation. It was a wonderful festival enjoyed by all. Immediately following that festival, of course, comes the celebration of All Hallows Eve, or as it's known here in the kingdom, Dambalawedo. Ceremony for all of the family clans of Oyotunji, as well as all those family members that we do not know by name. A solemn roll call was held and candles lit, offerings made, prayers extended. It was a beautiful time in the kingdom. Now for international news. His Royal Highness Oba Adejuyipe Adefumi II extends a strong support to Governor Oyinlola of Osun State, Nigeria. The governor has recently been embroiled in a controversy over the upcoming selection of the next Timi of Ede. Crisis looms and royal clans are discontent with the upcoming post of Oba. On our southern side, the Association of Ilorishas in Salvador, Brazil, have now officially moved away from hiding their traditional candomblé rites and rituals under the Catholic saints. Even though they recognize the worship of the saints to be elevated spirits, they concede that it can no longer be defined by Catholicism as a whole. Well, if you've missed any editions of Inside Oyotunji this year, the DVDs are available and just in time for your holiday shopping. Speaking of which, we have a word from our sponsor, the Ahimki Center for Wholeness. Early in the new year, His Royal Highness Oba Adejuyipe Adefumi II will be traveling to the homeland for the International Festival, Voodoo Festival, in the Republic of Benin. It is a wonderful trip planned with an entourage and the Oba, who is looking forward to many international affairs and meetings with the spiritual head of the Yoruba worldwide, His Imperial Majesty, the Oni at Ile-Ife. The Oba will travel there soon after the festival, which is scheduled in mid-January. In spring of next year, in March to be exact, all roads lead to Nigeria, as His Royal Highness Oba Adejuyipe is expected to attend the International Arts in Yoruba Cultural Festival that is slated to be held there. Some 2 million people are expected to attend. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu has been chosen as the National Ambassador for the World Yoruba Festival of Yoruba Arts. And this particular festival promises to be the first of its kind, with performers coming from Brazil, Cuba, France, Jamaica, Ireland, Mexico, Trinidad, Tobago, the USA, the United Kingdom, and several countries in Africa. Again, some 2 million people are expected to attend, with an added plus, the professor and internationally well-known author Wole Soyinka is the international chairperson of this great festival. The Oba is looking forward to traveling there and bringing back much information on the beautification of Yoruba art the world over. And it's been a celebration of a great many things here in the Kingdom of Oyotunji all year long. But now as we come to the completion of this year and all things cultural, it's summed up with a little private peek, a little private interview of our own private Oba Njoko with His Royal Highness on the anticipation and those things that the Oba is looking forward to bringing to people over across the water in his message of cultural unity.
When you have countries that put their tradition in the forefront of their advertisement to the world, like in Benin, Republic of Benin, they use their culture and tradition as a means to advertise to the world, to get the world to come and visit their country and celebrate with them in their traditional cultures and festivals and parades. Beginning of the year, that's going to be our first trip, and so it should open up plenty of doors as far as connecting with our traditional homeland is concerned. We're going to connect with the kings there, we're going to connect with the traditional rulers, the traditional leaders, and spiritualists, so on and so forth, to let them know what we're doing here in the United States when it comes to reuniting and joining together as a community, as a world community of Yoruba people. Because when we travel to these places, especially in the homeland, they're very excited to see African people in America keeping these traditional African customs. And they figure Americans are different. Africans in America or in the West are different because we speak foreign languages and we have a different, we have more exposure to European culture. And so when they see us holding these traditions and they see a young Oba, or they see an Oba period from the United States, then they hold that in serious regard. And traveling there, you will get the sense that, you know, these people have a serious culture that they hold dear to. And it's a difference between an African at home and an African who has been taken away.
Lafia, I'm Igberohinjade, and welcome to this last and final segment of Inside Oyotunji for the year 2007 as we conclude the festival of Babaluaye for the winter solstice and also moving steadily to the close of the year 2007 and into 2008. The festival was celebrated here even though we had inclement weather, but at the same time the people on the various compounds clean off with grains for protection and strength from Babaluaye, also known as Shapona, the winter taskmaster, that one who tests us as far as our strength and our endurance. And this is why many cultures go into their winter place to observe where they've been and try and map out where they're going. So the occasion of the Oba's return, the return of the king, aria and a processional through the town to announce then that the king has returned. It was a wonderful time, merriment here in the kingdom for all. We really enjoyed ourselves and hope that you've enjoyed also safe and prosperous holidays. I'm Igberohinjade, and this has been Inside Oyotunji.
I'm a Yoruba Avenger, a real soldier to enter. Yoruba now. My tribe is the Yoruba, not the Motisa.